Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for April. So I am going to start by letting you guys know that this is a general reading. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. And also keep in mind, we're going to start with current energy, and then we're going to look all the way from the beginning through the end of April. So the way you want to use these monthly readings is this is where the energy currently is moving. But remember, guys, you are powerful spiritual beings. So if you don't like the direction it's moving, then you can take steps to kind of steer that into a higher vibration. If you like how the energy is moving, you're like, yeah, that works for me, then what you want to do is juice that up a little bit, all right? So just remember, you're in control of your life. Now, you can't control another person's energy. You can't control their destiny, but you certainly can, take steps to gain more control over yours. Spirit, what would you like Libra to know for the month of April? All right, Nine of Wands in the reverse. And what's crossing that? The Three of Pentacles. All right, so some of you may have some problems in the workplace. It looks like you're currently trying to resolve these problems. I feel like you're worn out. This could also be an established foundation, so it could be within the home as well, or within a soul contract. Either way, I feel like you're feeling pretty worn right now. Let me see what's happened in the past for Libra. Six of Cups. Yeah, so in the past, I feel like you may have been doing a lot of daydreaming, a lot of thinking about somebody from the past. It's a very sweet energy. I do like the Six of Cups energy. Why is all this happening? Justice. And there you are, Libra, because you're stepping into your power here. You're stepping into your power. Some of you could have legal issues that are taking place as well. Now, I do see that justice is in the upright, so that does look good for you. But it's also about bringing in a sense of, balance into your life. So let me see what's on your mind. The Hangman. You feel like you're having to wait. Something is keeping you in a waiting mode. There's also a little bit of a lack of insight that's here that needs to be addressed. Show me April. Show me the month of April for Libra. The Devil in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a very toxic situation, and that is resolving. This could also be addictions and, anything that is toxic that is in your life. I do see a lot of that, either being worked on or resolving. I see you coming out of toxic energies in the month of April. So let me see how you're showing up, Libra. How's Libra showing up? Seven of Cups. There's confusion here. There's options, but not every option that you have is going to bring what you want. But you do have a lot of options, it looks like. So you're looking at these options, but there's a sense of confusion. Show me the energy approaching Libra. The Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is interesting. So Gemini had these two cards in the same spot. I will say, you're both air signs, so it could be that, this is just something that's going on with the air sign community right now. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is things moving in your favor. So some kind of a situation here is moving in your favor. Show me what Spirit's advice. Show me Spirit's advice for Libra. Spirit's advice for Libra. If you do have strong placements in Gemini, you might want to watch that reading as well. All right. Four of Pentacles reverse. Spirit is saying it's time to let your guard down about something. It's also time to release something. Something here needs to be released and let go. It could be grudges. It could be, you've been holding on to someone or something. But the Spirit is advising you to release, to let go. Show me the outcome for Libra. Should they follow Spirit's advice? A decision. Two of Swords. This could be a decision that you've been having a very difficult time making. You may have been going back and forth, but it shows that there is a decision being made by the end of the month. Should you follow Spirit's advice? Now, the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. This is underlying energy. And what this is indicating is that you may feel like you have a lot of people that are, you know, receiving from you, whether it's emotionally or financially. You just feel like there's a lot of people drawing on your energy at this particular time, and you're seeking balance. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Nine of Wands in reverse? Oh, Ace of Cups. So you're wanting this love. There could be a renewal in love or new love, but you're feeling like, you know, you're exhausted, you're tired, but there's something about love here. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Knight of Wands. There's been inconsistency. So what's affecting this love coming in, and why you're feeling so tired, Libra, is you could be dealing with a player, right? Or you could be dealing with somebody that they come rushing in, they, you know, rush out just as quickly. This could be somebody that you have had an established foundation of some sort or a soul contract with. But I feel like this person has been very inconsistent and it has worn you down. Let me see why the Six of Cups is here. This could be somebody you've known since childhood. You do have some fond memories with this person. We have the Strength card in reverse. Okay, so there's fear. There's fear of this connection as well. There's a need for somebody in this connection to work on themselves. And I feel like in your energy, you're saying it could be the other person. Rarely is it, Libra, just one person, though. So there's a need to, you know, really make sure that you're not looking at this relationship from rose-colored glasses and only seeing the good. You have to look at this from a more realistic a standpoint where you're seeing the good and the bad. Looking at it realistically. So why is Justice here? Why is Justice here for Libra? The Hierophant reversed. So why is all this happening? Well, justice is being brought to a situation where there has either been a lack of commitment or an ending that has taken place. For some of you, this will actually go into legal issues as well. Why is the Hangman here? King of Swords reversed. So what's on your mind is you've been waiting for communication, waiting for honesty. I feel like you're kind of angry that you've been left waiting here as well. It does look like you're dealing with somebody who has not been communicating or they haven't been very honest. So let's look at April. Let's look at April for you. This is all current energy, so let's look at April. Show me April for the sign of Libra. Show me April for the sign of Libra. All right, Libra. We have the King of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Five of Wands reversed. The Emperor. The Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. And the Six of Wands. Okay, interesting. So I do see you going into the month of April, and if you have some kind of toxic patterns, you're definitely working on that. If it is somebody else, you know, that you're dealing with that has these toxic patterns, fear is coming up very dominant here. I do feel like either way, you're coming out of some sort of a toxic situation. In the first week of April, I see possibly somebody new coming into your life. This person would be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or have strong placements in their chart possibly. But I feel like you're showing up here as being very clear about what it is that you want. I feel like, especially with regard to love, and I feel like you're very open here. You've worked a lot on yourself. You don't want to deal with anything toxic. I feel like your heart is wide open. You're very nurturing and very fair. I see you communicating very clearly. You have a lot of clarity about what it is that you do and don't want in your life. And I think that that's really good energy. So you're approaching April with really good energy here. I do see in the second week, there could be some communication that would end a conflict that you've been having. You could also be communicating to someone that you're not going to be in competition with anyone else. So I definitely see that. By the middle of the month, I see you taking charge of your life. I see you basically, you know, bossing up. Some of you guys could own a business. Be careful, because in the third week of April, your money is moving, but it's moving very slowly. Don't worry, because you will receive good news, and you do have success coming. But I do see that somebody out there that who could be like a business owner, or they could be like a high-level manager. There's something that's moving very slowly. Yeah, around the middle to the third week. But in the middle of the month, I see you really stepping into this emperor role. I see that you are, you know, bossing up. I see conflicts ending for you. And I see you beginning to move forward towards something very solid, but you're moving slowly. You're moving very slowly. Some of you have a divine partner. This would be a new person, it looks like. Or you actually could have a choice between a divine partner and somebody new. Some of you actually are going to have a choice in the third week between this person from the past who you feel is a divine partner and somebody who is brand new here that has sparked your interest. And it's because you're moving forward in your life. Regardless, by the middle of the month, middle of April, I see you really, you know, stepping into this energy. I mean, this is the highest vibrational energy in the deck, is the Emperor. And it is allowing you in that third week to start moving towards the goals that you are looking for. If these are financial goals, you're going to receive good news in the fourth week, and it's going to bring a lot of success. If this has to do with relationship, you're going to have a choice between somebody that is a divine partner and somebody new. And regardless which way you go, you have success coming. So I feel like because you're stepping out of these toxic behaviors, because you're moving with truth and clarity, your heart is open here, you're avoiding conflicts, and you're really stepping into your power in a very high vibrational way, I do feel like you've got success coming down the pike. So let's look at your energy, because I know that there's been some confusion here, you're tired. So let's look at your energy. It looks like April's going to be, you know, a great month for you guys, though, which I like because I'm a Libra as well. People are always like, oh, well, it's a reading for you. And, you know, I generally tell people, no, I do my readings privately. But, all right, so, but I am still a Libra. And if this is my April, I'm all for it. All right, so we have the Chariot. We have the Four of Coins. Now, in Spirit's advice, we have the Four of Coins in the reverse. So you're holding on to something, Libra, that you need to release. And the King of Pentacles. All right, so you're showing up here, Libra, as wanting to move forward, but yet holding on to something. And you're very guarded about whatever this is. It may have to do with finances or money, but for most of you, it has to do with commitment. Some of you guys could be in a prior commitment, or you're holding on to the idea of a particular person. But I see you wanting to move forward. You do have options. I'm seeing that in both places here. But there's something here you're holding on to. It's either involving money, commitment, or a particular person, or maybe even all three. So take it as it resonates for you. But what is causing the confusion for you is that you're holding on. You're just holding on really tightly to something. So let's see why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Libra? Show me the energy coming towards Libra. All right. Justice. Again, we have justice. Now, that's the underlying energy. So you're getting justice for something. And that's also profoundly good karma. Again, we have the Devil in reverse. And we have the Five of Cups reverse. So overall, the energy that's moving towards you is like everything is starting to move in your favor. I see you've gone through a very difficult time. Particularly with someone from the past, and I'm wondering if a lot of you guys are holding on to someone from the past, someone who could have been a bit of a player, or at the worst, or at best, they were very inconsistent. But you're going to get justice for this, and this is all going to turn in your favor. So I do feel like it's because you have made this decision to step out of any kind of toxic energy. And even though you've gone through a very difficult experience with regarding love and emotions, I feel like, and you were very focused on that past for quite some time, you're now opening your heart up to love again. It's like a season where there has been somebody that you dealt with that was dishonest. You waited for this person. You were very focused on them. You were holding on to them. This is telling me that that season is over and that you are now coming out of, some of you out of a depression. A lot of you are working on yourselves. You're working on some kind of toxic energy. I don't know what that is. Perhaps it's, you know, an addiction of some sort. Could be codependency. I don't know. But I see you working on self. And this is what is causing your heart to open. It's causing you to become more loving, more kind. I'm also seeing that you have an incredible amount of good karma that is coming your way. If you're dealing with any kind of a legal, you know, issue here, it does look like that is moving in your favor here. Again, because you're stepping out of toxic behaviors. Now, if you're dealing with a person, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or perhaps another Libra. I do feel like, you know, this is still, it's moving in your favor. There is still love within that situation, but a choice to step out of toxicity, which it looks like you've made, is what's going to lean this in your favor, and you are going to receive karmic justice here. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. So that's happiness, that's joy. So let's see Spirit's advice, because we see that you're holding on to something or someone that Spirit is saying you need to let go. You need to release. Page of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. And the Sun. Spirit is saying if you release whatever this is you're holding on to, you let go of it, there's another offer here. For some of you, this is a new person. This is somebody new. And I'm seeing that in a couple of places as well. It's going to bring about a sudden change. That sudden change is going to come through some sort of communication, possibly travel. But it's going to make you very happy. It's gonna cause you, once you let go of whatever you're holding on to, you're going to get so much clarity. And it's like the floodgates open. The floodgates just open here. So, you know, examine yourself here, Libra, and ask, what am I just desperately holding on to? And allow yourself to let that go, because I'm telling you, it's like there's going to be a whole shift for you. So, Spirit, show me the outcome at the end of April for Libra. For Libra. Show me the outcome at the end of April for Libra. Queen of Cups. Nine of Cups reversed. And the Ace of Wands. So Libra, there's a decision you're going to be making with regard to love or something that you love to do. It is going to lead to a very passionate new beginning here. And I see that there's something here that was displeasing you. you're going to make a decision about this. There's something here, you were not getting your heart's desire. And it is very apparent that it's related to something that you've been clinging to, holding on to. It's been basically blocking your wish fulfillment. You'll be making a decision here by the end of the month. And I do feel that for most of you, this is with regard to relationship and love. We have a royal couple that is here, the Queen and the King of Cups, both in the upright. I see love coming into your life, and it's a passionate new beginning. And it's all because of a decision that you're making. I do feel like for most of you, it's a decision to release whatever it is you've been holding on to. So bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This is underlying energy. It does indicate an ending to something that was unstable. It can also indicate a sudden financial loss, so be careful with that, because that's also affecting, you know, something in this situation for somebody. But balance can come back into that situation. So regardless whether it's relationship that was unstable or this is finances, just know that you also are going to be able to balance that out. You have this Wheel of Fortune here, which is very good news. And I just feel like the key for you is releasing what is not really serving you. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Spirit, I am pulling for Libra. Libra. All right, so you have 26. 26 condenses to 8. 8s are generally about walking away from things that don't serve you, by the way. This is called tending the future. So give me just a second, and I'm going to read that for you. There's a lot of green in this card as well, and generally green is about growth. So, all right, it says, it's time now, beloved one, to tend to the future and to what will come, for there is a tender and vulnerable possibility which is in the process of being nurtured into the next stage of its maturity. Find the way to protect this sweet, young, and lovely hope and take care of it well, so well that it will come into life at a stage closer to you than you think possible. It is your job now to garden your own hopes and to allow the most fragile of beginnings to have enough of your care that it will make it through to the next stage. Prepare and plan, consider and contemplate, and do the hardest work yourself. The kitsune who walk with you at this time urge you to become the very spirit of the green, and they will work with you, walk with you, and whisper to you of all the things that need to be done that only you can do. This tending of the future will make the present purposeful and fill it with devotion and richness, and the emotional qualities you bring to this time of preparation will be the very feelings that bloom the brightest once this stream has flowered. So prune what must be reduced, that's that letting go. Clear the earth of weeds and enrich the soil. Change poor habits that steal time and energy from you with no reward. Make a promise to devote time to yourself and to learn and to finally see the seeds you plant erupt into green life, searching for the sun. You will have success, my friend, so say the kitsune, but it will be due to the tending, the caring, the learning, the moments you give, and the choices you make now. Here comes the future. Make this present moment feed the very best version of what will come to you. Wow. So Libra, I love this reading. I claim this reading. So, all right. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have resonated with this reading, Libra, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you guys in your next reading, namaste.